Good, beautiful afternoon, everybody. Beautiful here in Tennessee. No worries. Only issue I have today is my printer keeps playing music. I don't know, it's weird. I guess my paper must be jamming. Alright guys, I get asked a lot. Seems like almost on a daily basis. And I've talked to quite a few guys. I've had some call me. But I want to go over if I had to start over, the top 5 things that I feel like you need for a pressure washing company. Number 1, pressure washer. Get the biggest one that you can afford. I started out with the 2.5. That price range was like, say, $400. This one's a 4 gallon a minute. This price range was like 8 or 9. But the bigger pressure washer allowed me to use more hose, which allowed me to be a whole lot more efficient. When you're getting new equipment, you don't want to just get it because you can. You want to get it for a purpose. And in business, your main purpose is to satisfy customers on a service business, but you want to do that as quickly and efficiently as you can. So anytime you can go bigger, go bigger. So number 1, pressure washer. 2, you can't have a pressure washer without supply line and hoses. That's typical. The next thing you want, hose reels. It doesn't matter if you get a general pump like this one here. This one's like 225. This one here was 45, and I think this one was 30. This is an air hose reel. This one just a regular water hose reel. So number 2, get reels. They will make you so more efficient. And when you have these hoses up here reeled up on the reels, and all you gotta do is pull them off, hook it up, unhook it, leave it hooked up, whatever. I mean, I have this one hard plumbed to the pressure washer, but the other 2 aren't. But reels will make your life so much easier and make you so much more efficient. You won't be out there fumbling and bumbling with, hoses in knots trying to get them worked out. So that's number 2. Number 3, downstream injector. You can have your tank mixed up. You can have, I used to have a couple 5 gallons here. Now I got a 55. But you have to have something to pull your chemical. So number 3, and these aren't in any order, but number 3, for sure, a downstream injector. And that's going to come with the downstream injector, your hose, and then whatever you're pulling from. That's number 3. All right, number 4, soft wash pump, transfer pump. You got to be able to figure out a way to get your bleach, whether you are leaving it in the tank, whether you're mixing it, but you got to be able to transfer it some way and move it around. So number 4 is going to be a soft wash pump. That I'm showing you the box, but that's what this is. This is my soft wash pump. I got it run with a battery. The one I ran for years was electric, you hooked in. But number 4, the 4th thing, if you're going to have, which, I mean, like I said, these are in no order. I'm just giving you the top 5. Number 4 would be a soft wash pump, so you can transfer bleach. All right, number 5 is going to be a surface cleaner. Now, whether it is one like this, a little 12 or 14 inch Briggs & Stratton that you hook up onto the end of the wand, whatever it may be, you use what you can use. This one I got because I hook it up to my 4 gallon a minute machine. I used to have the Briggs & Stratton that was like a 12 or a 14, and I hooked it up, and I used it on the end of a 4-foot wand. I pre-treated and never had any issues with it. The only time I had issues is when I didn't pre-treat or post-treat. So number 5 would be surface cleaner. So with that being said, when you guys are watching this, some of you guys watch, let me know what you think about that. Now, that's like the 5 things, that I think is like kind of extra, that you don't have to have, but makes a life easier. Like I said, of course, you got to have a supply hose. You got to have a pressure hose. If you got a soft wash pump, you got to be able to transfer it with the soft wash hose. You got to have a mixed tank. You know, whatever you're pulling from, it has to be mixed in it. So I mean, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about if I was talking to somebody, the top 5 things I would tell them to get is the pressure washer, big as they can get, and a surface cleaner to match it. Not the biggest surface cleaner they can find, but a surface cleaner to match their machine. Third, hose reels. Makes life so much easier. Fourth is soft wash pump, so you can transfer your chemicals. And number 5, a downstream injector. Injector, to me, it goes hand in hand, is the Jrod. I mean, I know that's something extra you have to buy, just kind of like, you know, the hoses and the hose reels. But to have the downstream injector, unless you have an electric bypass, and still you have to have a different tip, you have to have the Jrod. So the Jrod and the downstream injector, to me, goes hand in hand. So that's my top 5. Let me know what you think, and we'll catch you next time.